Hello, wonderful and beautiful people. I hope you're good. You're doing great from whatever corner of the country that you're watching Voice TV Kenya from. And also, right now, there is a current story that has currently caught my attention that I want us to diverge deep into, and that is the story involving the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and the President of the Republic of Kenya, President William Ruto, together with his allies. Now, yesterday it was something that was out of the blues. The man that fought for a region with everything he had, the man that put his career as a politician on the line to attack the president, saying that he is defending the mountain. The same people from the mountain turned against him. That was the biggest story of the day yesterday. And it was the highlight of the week. Now, putting that aside, this story was not given so much airtime by the, the mainstream media in our country. This story was mostly given airtime by the digital media and the online media, the content creators at large. And that is what has caught my attention, and that is what has brought me to this video. After doing some due diligence, I have come to realize that the 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 mainstream media, the Royal Media Services, the Media Max, the Standard Media Group, the Radio Africa Group, and most of the media, the media stations in the country were given and were put on notice by President William Ruto immediately after Rigathi Gachagua was impeached. And they were put on notice that they should not offer an exclusive interview or much airtime to anything that the former deputy president does on his time out of office as the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Are you getting the point? Namaanishaje? Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya William Ruto aliweza kupeana onyo kwa vyombo vya habari ambavyo vinapeperusha taarifa ambavyo ni vyombo vya habari vikubwa hapa nchini Kenya, ikiwemo ni kampuni kama vile Royal Media Services, ikiwemo ni kampuni kama vile Standard Media Group, Nation Media Group, Media Max na zinginezo, ya kwamba Rigathi Gachagua kama ameng'atuliwa mamlakani, tunawapa hilani ya kwamba Gachagua msimpe sit down interviews or exclusive interviews for the next 2 years, or this will happen to you. Now the question is, why? Why should the president do that? The president realized that this man has become an enigma in the politics of the Republic of Kenya. Gachagua came into the politics of the Republic of Kenya as somebody that did not have a clue of what the national politics means. He only knew about the politics of his tribe or his region as a Mount Kenya region resident. But he came to garner the sympathy of a lot of people around the country after his impeachment. Now the president realized this, and immediately Gachagua was impeached and Kithure Kindiki sworn in as the next deputy president. Gachagua had started organizing and using his team to seek sit-down interviews with media stations in the country, including the Royal Media Services station, that is Citizen TV, Inoro TV, Ramogi TV, and all the media stations here in the country, including Media Max TV, like K24, Kameme TV, Kameme FM, Come to Standard Media Group, KTN, and all that. He was seeking a platform where he would now speak and expose the government to the people of the Republic of Kenya. But President William Ruto gave a notice and a warning to the media stations in the country. If you offer this man a platform where he will come to discredit the government, then you are going to lose more than he has lost. Let me tell you how the media works. the current uh, mainstream medias do get advertisement deals from the government of the Republic of Kenya. Let's say the advertisement of Shif and Shah, the new health insurance model. It has been advertised in different media stations here in the country. So through that, the government pours in millions and millions of money into advertising that program. And that money is a certain amount of money. Let's say 50 million is given to Royal Media Services, another 50 million or 20 million is given to Standard Media Group. Nation receives either 50 million also. Media Max receives about 10 or 20 million Kenyan shillings. So they were told, if you go ahead to do that, and you know right now that the media is suffering. Right now, even the Standard Media Group has been put on notice for not paying its workers for a very long time. So Ruto told them, if you do this, you're going to lose these advertisement deals from the government. And they know that the market right now is not the high time to go against the government, because it's a crucial time. The government has another remaining 3 years to continue serving the people of the Republic of Kenya as an elected government. So they cannot jeopardize the benefit that they get. And that is why interviews that Gachagua has been seeking on Citizen TV used to look for Gachagua when he was the deputy president. But after his impeachment and the notice that was given on them, they turned a blind eye on him. Inoro TV, Kererembe used to look for Gachagua so that they would have the sit downs and discuss the issues that are affecting the people of the Republic of Kenya. But after Gachagua was impeached, these people received the notice, and their CEOs and directors gave them a warning. Even issues like the attack on the deputy president yesterday, it was given so minimal airtime, and that is why it has not become a matter of public scrutiny all over the country. It became just a mere incident. Yes, he was a former deputy president, but such an attack on him was very crucial, that every media stations would have wanted to have a sit down, to even visit his home, to see how he's faring, to have a talk with his wife, but not many of them did that. Even close to none that did that. All of the online media tried to expound on whatever happened yesterday. Mm. Now, the reason Ruto is doing this, he is making sure that this man remains relevant in the space that he deems he is the king. The reason why they are doing this is to make sure that this man does not become a hero to the people of the Republic of Kenya. Yet, the people of Kenya viewed him as a villain before. They want him to remain a villain. You know, Kenyans had been crying about Adani. They have been crying about Shif and Shah. They have been crying about corruption in the government, abduction, killings, extrajudicial killings, and all that. So Gachagua had made it clear, known to the people of the Republic of Kenya, that if they do this, then I will be for the people and I will expose the deep-rooted evil in the Kenya Kwanza government. So to prevent him from doing much damage, they have to control the sources that puts out the information out there. If, let's say, in a year, a company like Royal Media Services receives close to 500 million Kenyan shillings from the government on advertisement, and now they are on a threat of losing that. You're telling me that they will refuse, they will cut off the government from the advertisement that they have been doing with them so that they can give Gachagua the platform? No, they can't do that. This is somebody's business, and they know when time is good for politics and when the time is not good for politics. And that is why Gachagua was so eager to have a sit down with any media station, a big media station, either KTN, NTV, Citizen, this is Nation Media Group, Standard Media Group, and the Royal Media Services, and even Media Max. But he never got that chance. Reason being, the media has been controlled. There is a message that caught my attention today. It is a message from Dr. Miguna Miguna. I want you to listen to what Miguna Miguna said so that you will understand the point from where I'm coming from and what I'm really trying to pass out there. And why Rigathi Gachagua will remain to be fought, and even his issues, his attacks, most of them won't be heard. Yeah. I want you to listen to Miguna Miguna. This is what Miguna Miguna wrote on his official X account about 6 hours ago. And he said this: Rigathi Gachagua was viciously attacked by William Ruto's goons in Limuru, but not a single Githeri media has published a condemnation of the obvious barbaric attack and attempted assassination. It doesn't matter what anyone says about Gachagua. The issue is he has a right to association, assembly, speech, bodily integrity, and security. Some of us are fully committed to the rule of law, democracy, and constitutionalism. That is what Miguna says. And when you look at it in the broader picture, you will understand that Miguna Miguna is sitting on the right side of history when he speaks about this. He has a point, and a very valid point indeed, that the media has been curtailed to make sure that there are some things they shouldn't, although they are allowed to at least publish some speeches of him here and there. Let me tell you, when Gachagua was the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, every mainstream media was sniffing where he is so that they will cover what he was saying or what he was doing. But right now, they have abandoned him. When the government abandoned him, they put a notice on the media also to abandon him. That is why, if Rigathi Gachagua wants to remain relevant and wants to have people here, you should now focus on having an engagement with the online digital content creators. The people on Facebook, the people on TikTok, the people on YouTube, the people on Twitter, those are the determinants of what is published out there. Because even on news, if you look at the percentage of people that watch Citizen TV news, Nipashe nowadays, it has dropped to about 50 to 60%. So a lot of people consume news on social media handles, mostly on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. That is where they get their information from. And so, if we shift his attention and abandon the mainstream media, which he himself and other politicians always believe that the mainstream media, if they don't see big cameras of Kameme TV and Akina What and Akina Citizen TV, then their story has gone nowhere. Then they will still be curtailed. But if he believes on those content creators that goes to capture his event, they go live on TikTok. Are you getting the point? If he believes in them, then he will survive this barbaric thing that has been planned to curtail his freedom of speech and expression, and to continue even garnering more support from the people of the Republic of Kenya. He should believe in the online media, because the mainstream media has been taken into captivity by the government. That is why they haven't condemned it. That's what we have for you for now. I want to hear your thoughts in regards to how the government is dealing with trying to curtail Gachagua from continuing to speak and to engage the people through media stations. Leave your comment on the comment section. See you in our next video. This is The Voice TV Kenya.